What's up, gang? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy Triple C's. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button and click that bell and turn on the notifications for me, all right? All right, look, I'm not gonna hold you guys too long today, man. I got a couple of stocks that I want you guys to keep your eyes on as we end the week and going into next week, all right? So first stock up on the list, we have to talk about Alphabet stock, okay? AKA Google. All right. So I've been telling you about Google for a while. You guys know this is one of my long-term stocks. Okay. I invest in Google every single week, at least $50 to $100. Okay. Because they are a great company. There's a reason that they are in a Mag 7. Okay. And they just had their earnings release and they blew it out of the park as expected. Okay. All right. Now, why are earnings so important, guys? So in order for a stock price to grow, guys, these companies, they have to be bringing in more and more revenue. Okay. So in order for the stock price to go higher, there has to be more revenue coming in. Okay, that's why there's always pressure on these CEOs and these chief officers to keep coming up with different ways to bring in more money. Okay, and when you look at a company like Google, guys, they're very diversified. Okay, they own YouTube, they have Google Search, they're bringing in the money from the ads. They own a part of Waymo, a huge part of Waymo, the autonomous rideshare company, and that company is ahead of Uber right now, as far as that goes. Okay, so when you look at a company like Google, guys, to me this is honestly a $500 stock easily. Okay, now I'm not saying it's going to go to $500 next week or anything like that. Okay, it's going to be a little bit down the road, but I can easily see Google as a $500 stock with everything that they have going on. Okay, so let's take a look at their earnings real quick. All right, now guys, when we look at the earnings, you can see the revenue they brought in 96 billion. Okay, so they beat their estimate by $2 billion. Okay, that's a 2% beat. All right, so that's they're up 13% year over year. When you look at their earnings per share, it came in at 231. The estimate was at 218, so they smashed that. All right, by 5%. So when you scroll all the way to the bottom, you see that analyst rating. So the analysts are expecting it to go to around 213, guys, and they have it as a strong buy. And I do agree with that sentiment. Okay, now if you took a short-term contract and you were expecting the price to just explode today, let this be a lesson learned to you, okay? Because what I've seen happen more often than not, guys, is that after earnings, that for some reason that the price doesn't always just immediately start shooting up. Sometimes it does, okay? But more often than not, I've seen the price drop a little bit first, okay? And then it starts to go up, okay? So the best thing to do here, guys, is look for options about 3 to 6 months out, okay? So I'm gonna be looking at options contracts that expire October 17th, okay? With a strike price anywhere from 205 to 210, okay? So that's gonna be my strike price. Expiration date, October 13th, gang, okay? So remember that. Now, gang, this next stock I want you guys to keep your eyes on is Uber Technologies, okay? So I just did a video about Uber a couple of days ago, all right? So I want you guys to go watch that video and check that out where I break down why I believe in Uber and why I'm investing in Uber now, and why we believe it's going to go higher. Okay, currently it's sitting at around $91.44. Okay, so definitely keep your eye on that. But before I forget, guys, I want to say congrats to the channel, guys. We reached our first 1,000 subscribers and we surpassed that. So I appreciate you guys, man. Let's get to 2,000 subscribers. Okay, now if you want to learn more about investing, guys, and how we're investing in stock options, then consider going over to the website crazycryptocliff.com and becoming a member, and you have access to all that material over there. Okay, but that is all I have for you guys in this video, gang. I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Remember to stay disciplined and let's get this money.